Alright, yes, I soon chamu be near Makwaba. If I'm not prepared for channel, so YouTube, so yes, and a Friday, the 11th day of the 7th month of the year 2025. It's a Friday, 11th July. Na yadonya miase se yenkwa edaso ekrayen. Me pacho se nane de dikan a wo hwe yem video yi bia. Bomode ase oba subscribe to channel na ede amaye. If today happens to be the very first time you are watching any of our videos, kindly subscribe to the channel for us. Ota hwe yen, ne mom unsubscribe ye. Me pacho onso jebre na subscribe to channel no efa emame. O subscribe ya enya den. Eno an se odo nsa ebesi subscribe no so. Unsa uhwe video no subscribe eguo na odo nsa amia so. Eno ano no na waba beka abusuaku no na ye nyina no ene ho adidwuma no. Thank you so much. Now me do ram ewo former Asante Kotoko captain Richard Bodu Agadas. Mamen fan to just Asante Kotoko. One more outreach agreement with Richard Bodu Agadas. Tiasem ni yipa. Crop ya Asante Kotoko metema led by the chairman Nana Pinkra Kosiewa and Nimpenifo. Wamo and Richard Bodu Agadas outreach agreement. Now eno eye diamensa atoso. As to say Asante Kotoko for Richard Bodu free. Asante Kotoko any club African wanum ana Agadas or no more contract no say omo any omo negotiate I don't know. Enunti ana meye video e de manoma more details e de afin semuno said the esi etie. So Richard Bodu Agadas, or a former captain at the Asante Kotoko. He joined Kotoko from Takwa based Midiema. A branch no e buy no or Kumase boy yin nim Agadas there Fantini town boy. Diagro Asafo any identity or Kumase boy. And he started playing his career Kumase for corners. And sana brand na mponsa ebe so corners mu na wonum enyina efri ho ekopie mu wona mponsa the team na I've forgotten the name afi ode omo ekopie mu ewo Mediema o kai se na ikra ho tender omo nyina ekopie mu ewo nti no abrante de Agadas Kumase boy enya fe ne be introduce no or a typical holding midfielder and ye den pa. The only problem is that referees are marking out to us Agadas there na near thing Agadas de oboncha Agadas there obey obi chobi eti da tackles me people so me kwa yema yellow card but Agadas kwa near man yellow card inti no something that works against him because of the dean and sad na nya Agadas nkwa te say challenge bi o defenders bi be kwa yema card but Sergio Ramos copy be card because referees na jom fan Sergio Ramos de okoyi or kwa ku pre obi na branch no or captain Kotoko eti enura video na me and I made a mistake. Na me say Agadas captain Kotoko yi na Frekasare dabi obi e de etwemadwen esi so ampa unsa Agadas captain Asante Kotoko okono Danlat Ibrahim ebe ya Asante Kotoko captain na Danlat ekono ore den e de Frekasare ebe je captains amban nti sa pepepe na etie ebra sa ensem na ekoso abrante de din e de Agadas ofi Asante Kotoko no ordinary chem Libya Al Agli Libya Libya okwa more Ali Benghazi no more Ali Tripoli. I'm not too sure which of the allies but oko Al Agli oru no kopie mo Al Agli no come I say matches no nya nyina na no obo and in fact wo mo de ne ball or mo CAF interclub competition it is the main reason one ever far Richard Bodu e de na ekoye me kai say Agadas score for no based on the performance in T and go for because Libya for no crap is naturalizing no man born in national team football and the Libyans. That is one story. Of course there was no enough to back that but sans some ever be told some bekaya it way and some kakra and also I talk to ja ewo Agadas bro kopie mu ewo Libya born there or boy pa but the America chose size no moto na competition no motor some of the boys especially Africa no omo free mu they find a way to compensate you na one cancel contract no Agadas join club African in Tunisia Okodru club African there's a story I'll tell you na omo dinipa loan biem e wo Al Tahadi in Libya wabo loan na wie, and so he's expected to go back to club and the at the club African. Now, mame anchor the period or signing at the club than the at the club African, so that we will be on the same page, you know. You be di and common na yatiasi a fulum common pa. Agadas, he's 27 years now because he was born on the 4th of April 1998. There's a month born, meaning I share the same month. April born. The Tianese Ofri Asante Kotoko no or joining medical catcher Ali of Libya. A branch and PM Ali Libya no. Ena Osansu free Ali von Hono. So he joined Ali of Libya in 2023. Tienipa. August 2023. Ena branch and echo joining. Ofri Hono. Ena 2025. Na say Obo Ewo Ali Hono for 2 years. Obo Ali Hono 2 years. Because 2023 eno koho. Ena Ofri Ho 2025 joined Club African. So it means he signed for Club African as a free agent or a free player. The contract with Ali either had ended or had been terminated. It's your call for free. Richard Bodu Agadas echo free no. Okupie mu ewo Club African. That was almost signed on January 6, 2025, right? January 6, 2025. Then in February, Omodo no come Al Tahadi, Libya again. Say Onkonkobo. The explanation is here, and I'll give you. The report is that almost signing Agadas no, and almost realize say one more quota for African players, you know, and I say players are almost foreigners, but on Africa, foreign players, you know, quota no, I have a difficulty to accept that explanation, and I'll tell you what. Mekano krache mu. Better na Asante Kotoko nim say, me ma example. Ghana how better register only 5 foreign based players. Na Kotoko 5 no as I sign player. I mean, I don't get it. Let's read the report. Ex-Asante Kotoko star Richard Boadu joins Al Tahadi FC on loan after foreign quota restrictions in Tunisia. Ghanaian midfielder Richard Boadu has secured a 6-month loan move to Libyan club Al Tahadi FC after his parent club, Club African, was unable to register him due to foreign quota restrictions in Tunisia. Boadu, then 26, now 27, was expected to play a key role in Club African's midfield this season, but Tunisia's regulations on foreign players prevented his inclusion in the squad. Me say, Tunisia for they knew that say these are the number of players you can register, and they knew the number they had already. So I don't want to accept that explanation. Just maybe a branch and over that quino. No moon zombie and dache. It yan Tony and Farin Cologne, yan San and Farin Cologne, so that one day he can be a player. That for me is understandable. It no I Richard Bodu and copy more. And no matter call out hard in Wabolo. So he's going back to his club. Now, note something. As Richard Bodu. The deal no ono January ya no sign edema club na di at the Club African. Enti o sign January no ni call loan or hobo loan. E kire se onyamo 1 year kra. And so I believe that the contract with Club African a man we here. Diamatini matese a branch no any Club African for call aqua terminate contract so that he can walk out on a free. That is what I've heard. Mates was signing here no. Nese ka Club African for no ede sikasem bi na nhihye bi. Wonom anye. Ete no so na Agadas episode gina. No terminate the contract no so that he can join Kotoko. But me dey tudwa e the amount. I am saying this on authority. Say Asante Kotoko management and Richard Bodu Agadas are finding agreement for a 3-year contract. Tinie. Am finding agreement for a 3-year contract. So branch no eba be join Asante Kotoko no. Ana me boru ma me busa Kotoko mpanyu for say eh Club African player e bia okotoni 100,000 200,000 wa mama no ensi no started so wasere. And was they will pick Richard Bodu a more fun on a free apart from the salaries Asante Kotoko ebetua no. they are picking Richard Bodu Agadas on a free. That is the intel amiwo inside Asante Kotoko, that they are not buying Richard Bodu Agadas from Club Anything Ete Club Africain. Now, my memfa we emfa nto anim say Agadas born there as at the time all free Kuruma akon. No, one of the campaigns the midfield number 6, typical number 6 Kuruma no, one of the very best Kuruma. Enti said the born to say the net na wuja okoy na. And yes, questions will not be asked about Richard Bodu say unim bo anase unim body. I'm sure say ye twem that particular assembly wonya fi any ebe discuss it. Makacho say a 3-year contract and Asante Kotoko company for and they made the 27-year-old. Say on sign na fi Asante Kotoko emfa nko Africa. Okay, say 2-3 days ago ambe mam say Blay and Kotoko a final agreement on a mutual termination. Na me di kan be catch say enano Sunday Kotoko had to folk the Accra Sports Stadium a bra one a ball the president's cap no question we won say first half a shot see a ball bet 20-25-30 minutes on social media in the stands. The discussion was that Debbie boy dear team yama Blay a free man ya home be we need an experienced player and Blay can do that and nunti send Kotoko management enim di omoye. Okay, so me di ka be catch there. Sir a branch the thing ade apia McCarthy of team and the thing ade bibiani Gold Stars. Kotoko omo coaches no mo scouting mo no. Baako suggested a din apia McCarthy ade mo. At that time na Kotoko take a decision say omo Justice Blay end to aso bi. Again, me be bo Frank Amankwa. Frank is 31 years and also bibiani Gold Stars. Me boni din ade kireo. Sending in a na Asante Kotoko company for a din komo around securing Richard Bodu Agadas. So ebre obi eka say Kotoko midfield no ombe here experience. And obi say Agadas and I say Blay a free mo ebe ha dwen they will need experience. I think Kotoko management, Kotoko technical team, any mpanyfo they accept the fact that one ebe here sa sort of experience, you know. And enunti ena mede to anim sa Agadas Asante Kotoko one any abranche no almost done on the part of player and club. But me say kwaya Kotoko efa so afa no e free the team no me dey make Kotoko champion tie yi mintimi nka because minim say or contracted to club at the thing at the club Africain and Asante Kotoko a lot of experience hands are wamo ebe mo the advice here to say Emmanuel Newton Dasuberi Kotoko sofa emrebi ya wonum eko yusu Emmanuel Kolote no kobo ball na experienced player e hun sem bebrebe enti Asante Kotoko they have enough men to advise them say be omunko enko mistake bi ama club Africain entake them on. So Richard Bodu and Asante Kotoko wonum afine agreement a 3-year contract sikasem ne bibia no wonum edi hun komo edi ewie yanko yanim na fei many stories I can emfa emao. Lord Adabu, the 21-year-old, Walande Kumasi. Hilary Adabu Alande Kumasi. Na Adabu ba waba Kumasi no. Meeting abakoso eno face-to-face interaction, face-to-face meeting. Adabu niye, ne manager niye, Asante Kotoko. I'm sure na pinkra kosie wa, and the administrative manager. Wanum enso ebe shia omo. No mo edin komo enkomodie no dodo na my phone so contract no Kotoko di kan send sample amoma hwem omo de omo input aba enti between Kotoko and the player we expect say ena Friday 11th July they will complete sa paperwork ni na then a branch be call akopiem e o Konfanoche teaching hospital akwa in medicals kai say Kotoko medicals in the first batch Abrante Johnson upon Saturday and I intel so medicals ampa omo medicals no so Lord Hilary Adabu anya ababedu Kumasi ya me no kasei Asante Kotoko company for ene ne manager no ene ne Asia wo mo edin komo no wie no mo asisin nsem no so no mo etiase a on sign contract na sa kwa medicals o pass medicals ne pe no oba be sign then ehun emfo yi na ombetwitwa interviews a Kotoko womo digital media team na ebeye ene sa nneɛma nyina no na eno so aba so. That is for Lord Hilary Adabu. Me pacho mo a enra na mo busa about Kabore Bonaventure. Ma kyerem sa but ma mensan kyerem bi. Bonaventure Kabore eye Burkina Bay. Very, very skillful player. Very, very, very skillful. Typical number 10. Say coaches no ball no mo body nti mo ya number 10 role in football akofom. Most coaches ball the 4-3-3 system where our 2 wingers and an attacker. Now about 3 midfielders are back central midfielder. Be about 2 holding midfielders, no about central midfielder back. And about 1 holding midfielder, 2 central midfielders. It creativity, so creative works now and quantity. Now number 10 for a kofom. But still, Asante Kotoko ehia a creator in the middle. Enunti ana makacho say Bonaventure me no ka say odaso ewo Asante Kotoko for me so baabi a omo place na eda no eho ena wo. Baabi a Asante Kotoko place na eda no eho ena branch no. Omo Kotoko ehia omo nyina omo ko. So this is indicative of the fact that Kotoko are interested in Bonaventure Kabore. Enuna me ka say mi ma me sense su biem. Sika Bonaventure e camp na e pen e wosoro tini obi a wiase obi a won budget o ya hu zamete ayi Toyota Vit ana say RAV4 ana say Camry ni ade mu a enye no pa na nka mepe na ngrofo Range Rover ni ML ni GL ni ade say bia nka bisu nya bia mepe but me budget nuru teme kotoka me nhwa hokra what I say me budget nuru sa Kotoko ekwa na budget. It is possible a player may be an extremely good player, but if player no a price and out of range of the club, the obayan say obehwe ni mu no ni pa no eko. It is Asante Kotoko. A branch the thing e de Kabore no. One ne camp na how much a omo pe unse omo informal club no aka say Kotoko eko to the club ho. But a branch say so say oba free you know. How much he's looking for in terms of the monthly salary no? I was so kaka. In fact, I was ruby. O share the samba num edge, o had the camera num edge. Now they compare the omopasomu at the banner. A hard drink kaka. Wrong. And unti, but me enfant to ya say, Asante Kotoko management, the last leg of negotiations with a branch, the last leg of negotiations. Say this week, if they are unable to find an agreement with him, and your Bonaventure Ebesako, Kotoko ne find agreement Obabeka Asante Kotoko, advanced midfielders, creative midfielders, and one Baba Yanum, Ebabe Sejumano, Edia Asante Kotoko, Bonaventure Kabore Edia Edono. Maybe a branch de Inusa Adams story, Inusa Adams, and also. More mode correction no e buy no me masepa will be the message e buy say pepe utaka say wa fa share 3-0 e 2-0 ampa mako check and me check you know ma won say 2-0 ampa was it Lomote and Ampem yes o mo na share goals no Prince Ampem mo e share Kotoko 2-0 and into my check it now that boy on that day a ball left back at my wafa then for a 15-year-old boy who was in JHS3 and they were 24 years. Now a branch no and I'm ready to just no so I was Asante Kotoko for me so ya ono so ebeye observation ni bi empanifo ahwe no ama mpanifo ajatum se wo mo ni di nkomahwe so mbetima to so a Burkina Bay midfield no so esan so ewo nyame adoma by close of work Monday menya all the update e the amount Kaise Kotoko team no ma breaki enti ukwa da koja ache a youth team no na mo bekwakobo the Cheetah Cup e wa Accra nti no omugu so eye training senior team no there they are on break when they reassemble tiye Asante Kotoko reassemble normally omani chirem e was South Africa e kobo the Toyota Cup game versus Kaizer Chiefs player bia on kasa trip no bia no onya Asante Kotoko player for the 2025-2026 football season. Take it from me. Da Kotoko ebe to free Ghana. No mko South Africa akobo sa game. You will not be part of Kotoko. So all transfers will be concluded by Monday. So that Asante Kotoko resume be players na beba no Kotoko players and omo a resume. The big story, and it's a Richard Bodu Agadas. Richard Bodu Agadas. Wano a crop ya Asante Kotoko. Wano a player. I betimi. And I say Kotoko na find agreement. Dear a between boy no Agadas and the club of Kane. And now Kotoko the club of Kane there. Me pipi ameno kase minim. Thank you so much for always watching our channel. We are grateful that you keep watching us. May the Almighty God be with us all. God bless you.